Welcome to ShanafTube YouTube channel. Today we are going to see the ways to remove pimple from face. Number 1. Apply ice cube to the pimples. The initial phase in quieting down an irate, excruciating pimple is to apply ice. Wrap some ice cubes in a cloth and press it against the excited region for 3 to 4 minutes. Assuming the ice softens excessively fast, toss a couple of blocks in a plastic sandwich pack prior to enveloping by fabric. Rehash a few times over the course of the day to relieve the skin and lessen enlarging. Number 2. Apply a paste of crushed aspirin paste to the pimple. Ibuprofen contains salicylic corrosive, which is really compelling at eliminating abundance oil and dead skin. Pulverize a couple of anti-inflammatory medicine tablets and blend in with a few drops of water to shape a glue. Then, at that point, touch the glue straightforwardly onto the pimple. This ought to diminish enlarging and redness and furthermore make the pimple less difficult. Leave the glue on for 10 to 15 minutes and afterward flush completely with warm water. Number 3. Use an acne spot treatment. While picking an item off the rack, you can limit the decisions by searching for 2 significant fixings found in numerous over-the-counter skin inflammation meds. Salicylic corrosive, referenced above, is one of these. One more significant fixing to search for is benzoyl peroxide. As well as diminishing oil and eliminating dead skin cells, benzoyl peroxide likewise helps kill the microbes that cause the pimples. While both these fixings are protected and work in comparative ways, which item you pick and how regularly you apply it relies upon your skin's own novel elements. Also, an expression of mindfulness, both salicylic corrosive and benzoyl peroxide have a drying impact. Utilizing a lot of these items, or involving them in mix with specific different items, can aggravate the skin. Just arrangements containing 0.5 to 2% salicylic corrosive are suggested. Besides, while utilizing benzoyl peroxide, sun openness should be restricted. This implies tanning beds, as well. Go gradually while attempting any new item, and try not to utilize more than is required. Number 4. Use makeup with salicylic acid to conceal pimples. We can't simply stow away inside in light of the fact that we have pimples. Luckily, there are a few cosmetics items accessible that can assist us with securely concealing flaws while at the same time combating them. Likewise with the skin breakout spot medicines referenced above, there are a couple of watchwords to search for in the naming on items, for example, establishment, face powder, and concealers. Fixings in makeup for acne-prone skin. Makeup for skin breakout inclined skin ordinarily contains comparable fixings found in over-the-counter medicines. One of the most widely recognized of these is salicylic corrosive. Skin inflammation battling establishments with salicylic corrosive proposition regular looking inclusion for your pimples while treating existing skin breakout and forestalling new episodes. Neutrogena, ELF, and Clinique are only a couple of significant brands that offer these details. Other normal fixings to search for are sulfur, which, as salicylic corrosive, diminishes oil and unclogs pores, and hyaluronic corrosive, which battles the drying impact of different fixings and keeps dampness in the skin. Similarly as with spot medicines, in any case, you'll have to consider your skin type while picking which item to utilize. Assuming your skin is as of now dry, you might need to zero in on items that keep pores clear without drying out your skin. Top term to look for in acne-fighting makeup. In picking cosmetics to cover pimples or to keep skin clear when pimples have lessened, one property you ought to constantly search for on the name is non-comedogenic. Medicinally talking, a pimple is a comedo, plural, comedones, meaning an obstructed pore. Items liable to obstruct pores, like specific oils, are comedogenic, and those that don't stop up pores are non-comedogenic. Fortunately, With such countless items to browse, you ought to have the option to observe one that is appropriate for your skin. Different terms to search for are hypoallergenic, which might assist with delicate skin, and clinically tried for items that have been tried by dermatologists prior to coming to showcase. Number 5. Apply face mask. There are a huge load of facial coverings available nowadays, and a large number of them target pimples. Once more, you'll see fixings like salicylic corrosive and benzoyl peroxide, which treat the skin breakout straight by unclogging pores and decreasing aggravation. One more fixing that works along these lines is sulfur. Sulfur might infer match heads, underground aquifers, and the solid smell of eggs. However, it is additionally used to treat pimples, particularly milder flare UPS, and is frequently found in facial coverings. Sulfur is gentler than salicylic corrosive and benzoyl peroxide and might be a superior decision on the off chance that you have delicate skin. In picking a facial covering for skin inflammation, other catchphrases to search for are peeling and mitigating. Depending on your skin type, you can likewise pick among items that are quieting, hydrating, alleviating, or that detox your skin and have cancer prevention agent or antibacterial properties. All facial coverings have various definitions that assistance to balance the drying impacts of the skin breakout battling fixings and alleviate the skin. Many use botanicals, for example, tea tree oil or green tea, the two of which have cancer prevention agent and mitigating properties. Number 6. Get a cortisone injection to quickly get rid of pimples. For monstrous, aggravated pimples, over-the-counter medicines may not pack sufficient punch. All things considered, your absolute best might be an infusion of cortisone straightforwardly into the blister. Performed with an exceptionally slim needle, a cortisone infusion shrivels the enlarged tissue in the pimple, facilitating aggravation and permitting the pimple to recuperate. A dermatologist can go through the strategy rapidly and effectively, and you'll see noticeable improvement in 24 hours or less. So, we realize how upsetting pimples can be. Luckily, the prompt arrangements we've talked about here can assist us with adapting for the time being. In the more extended term, recall that awful skin is an incredibly normal issue, one that has as of late been perceived and destigmatized via web-based entertainment through the skin breakout energy movement. It is not something to be embarrassed about. That's all about today's video. For more videos and information, subscribe to ShanafTube YouTube channel and press the bell icon, so that you will get notifications about future videos. Thank you.